Go, Joe's gone straight for Braun.
Oh! That's a crucifix powerbomb with it. Spinning wheel kick there for Seth Rollins.
Oh, not onto the steps. Wait, oh, wait. Oh!
You know, we've almost eaten our words there.
Wow, it's been going for almost 20 minutes. These guys must be spent. Rollins and Braun seem to... Are they going to work together against Joe here? Wait, Braun's got the
sledgehammer. Oh, mutiny there from the Kingslayer. Seth Rollins hits mutiny.
But Joe hasn't realised.
2. Samoa Joe with it. No, he didn't break it up. And Seth Rollins is our first champion. He's a worthy... What? I was going to say he's a worthy champion, but what are these two men doing here? That's a new Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn. That's his friend Kevin Owens. And that's a very confused looking Seth Rollins right there.
Why is Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn here? Welcome to Square Circle Jobbers. This is the Smackdown episode. We are back. I am Mr. Steve, and I'm joined by Ryan Leafplant after an amazing Backlash pay-per-view last night.
Thanks for having me, Steve. Was it really last night? It feels like a long time ago, but
yeah, it wasn't actually last night because Raw was last night. But anyway, we've got a huge main event coming up for you this evening. We've got a rematch. It's Samoa Joe versus Seth Rollins. He was not pinned last night, and he wants his title shot.
He's the only Joe from Samoa in this company, at least. And hey, it's the chairman of the board himself, Mr. Vinnie Mac. What does he have to say?
Oh.
What? What does this mean? Does this mean we're going to get more Nikki Bella on the show?
I'm afraid so, Ryan. Oh, wow. So Brock Lesnar's been drafted by Smackdown. I did not know that.
It's big news there. I don't know which is a big announcement, but hey, SmackDown seems really interesting at the moment.
So that'll be next week. We'll see if we can clarify that piece of information. Lesnar on SmackDown. That's huge. I can't remember the last time Lesnar had a match on SmackDown.
Well, we go from some huge news that's just been announced to a bit of a staple in SmackDown Live. Two men have been down here since day one. It's the Usos. Okay, so SmackDown World Tag Title Tournament, and the Uso Brothers want to lock every single team in the Uso Penitentiary, including these two gentlemen.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 343 pounds, Kalisto and Gran Metalik, the Luchador.
So this is the another first round opening contest for the tag team tournament. Mustache Mountain have already qualified, and we still have a mystery tag team to come later on, actually. The Usos versus the Luchadors, as announced by our lovely ring announcer. And let's get the action underway. Jerome, ring the bell.
Now, you may have noticed there, Mr. C, Lindsay Dorado not with these two men this evening. He's actually doing ambassador work even in Mexico for SmackDown. So it means that there's no Lucha House Party rules tonight. So we could see a fair, even contest, and I'm excited for that.
Wow, some more inside information by Ryan Leafplant there.
Hey, I tried to get the scoop. It's all about being a good broadcast journalist.
Of course. Ooh, a huge spinning forearm, I believe that was. I wasn't quite sure what that was.
You have to wonder, with masked luchadors like these, how much damage does that prevent having that mask?
I would assume it makes no difference there, Ryan. Just my personal opinion, though, of course. I've never actually wrestled in a mask before, so...
I've worn one during wrestling training once before.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was only doing rolls, so I can't really speak. And speaking of, momentum here, there's Gran Metalik whipping, I believe that to be Jimmy Uso into the corner, and here comes a double team. We've got a lovely double underhook. Oh, super kick right there from Kalisto.
Wow, this could be over early. Usos are the clear favourites here, but Lucha House Party are having none of it.
I think Kalisto got a little bit carried away there with the taunting, and that means that Jey
No,
Uso...
I think you spoke too soon there, Ryan. A huge drop kick. He bounces into the ropes. So we'll see if the Lucha House Party can get back into this as we go to some commercials.
Welcome back, Square Circle Jobbers, and we are here to play GM mode on SmackDown vs. Raw 2006.
Watch on demand on our SCJ YouTube channel.
And we're back live now after a few words there from our sponsors, and we've just come back to an extraordinary... Whoa, because they powerbomb, but Hurricane Rana reversed one. Yeah, that was great from the other Uso brother.
Ryan, as you can see, where is Kalisto? Oh, there he is. He seems to be on the outside, taking a rest break as the Usos turn this into a handicap match, and that's a Rikishi driver!
Oh, there we go. The old Fire Thunder, as it used to be called in previous wrestling games. Not that this is a game, this is real-life competition.
I have to say, Ryan, I'm surprised they didn't go for a pinfall there.
Oh, Samoan drop, living up to their name there.
Is he going for the splash to finish this off? Oh, he got the hot tag. I did not think he got that, but here we go. Kalisto's back in the ring.
Got a hot tag, and Uso crashed into a back there, so that mustn't have been a good landing for him. As you can see, he's still dazed. What's happening here? Oh, there's Kalisto with that typical Lucha Libre style. He sends Jey Uso to the ground there with an arm drag, and look at him. He's dazed, he's dizzy, he's running all over the place, and they get scoop slammed for his troubles.
There's a pin here, Ryan.
That's one. That's two, and that's all Jerome can count there on that occasion. Great kick out.
I was very worried that Jey Uso was actually going for Jerome there. I thought he was actually going to punch him for a second.
Well, he's been, since that arm drag, he's been all over the place there, but he seems to be getting things back there. He's been able to lock in some technical offense, and that's how we know that he's got his head right back in the game. And there, big lariat there from the shirtless Uso. Jey.
Excellent piece of wrestling.
Really is. Now Jey Uso's just going to town on Kalisto there with a big suplex into the ring. He's got to look out there for Grand Metalik, who's he certainly thought that himself. Can eliminate that problem right there with a punch.
So he's going for a pin after a super kick. This one could be over.
It's two, and I thought he almost had him there.
And he celebrates to the crowd. He thinks this one's done. I wouldn't turn the back on Kalisto, but it has worked. And I'm not sure what he's doing here.
He seems to be...
Oh, a huge punt kick to the gut there.
Forget what I was going to say, because that I did not predict that one.
So the Usos are in complete control in this first round tag team tournament match for the World Tag Team Championships, which are vacant at the moment.
That's some smart tag work there, whipping into the corner, ready for that hot tag, and here comes the double team there from the Usos. Oh, a sister Samoan drop there, and here comes the cover. He's going to get into the penetrant. Can't get words out today.
Jerome seemed to be doing a pin between the Usos' leg there. That was interesting. Usos, I think they're playing the heels quite well in this match. They just keep turning this match into a handicap match. Not either Kalisto or Grand Metalik seem to have got into the match together. It's all been the Usos so far.
Very much so. I mean, normally they're fan favourites.
They are.
Would you say here? But I think sometimes when you have two popular teams, and hold that thought for the two and the 2.9. But as I was saying there, Mr. Steve, normally you have two teams of fan favourites. One of them will resort to some offense there's some style that isn't normally characteristically theirs.
That's true. Well, they've still cornered off the ring very well in this brilliant tag team match, but Kalisto's fighting back. Not anymore.
Smart game plan. These luchadors flying all over the place. You have to keep them, places where they can't.
Oh, Jerome's been knocked down, Ryan.
That heel style there, taking out the referee.
I'm sure that was an accident. He seems to be okay, but Jimmy Uso is going for Kalisto on the outside now.
Uso's on thin ice now in this tag team matchup. Can't give up there, but it's certainly...
I was going to say, is this a smart move, Ryan? If he taps out, the match is not over, so...
I think it's smart. Cause some limb damage, make it harder for his opponent to get back to the ring. Get back in there yourself. Take a count out victory. Why not?
Well, Jerome is counting. I think he's up to maybe 5 as the action continues outside the ring.
Indeed, that was a... I have forgotten my moveset.
Was that a Russian leg
They
sweep?
did look like a Russian leg sweep.
Oh,
indeed.
Jimmy Uso has missed. He's dived from the top rope to the floor. He's crashed and burned. Kalisto will take advantage of this shortly.
See, I've never got the idea of whipping your opponent into the ring before you get in there yourself. Especially when you're on a precarious count out.
That is correct, Ryan. Well, it's the Lucha House Party's turn to take over this match. As he's going for an armbar, will Jimmy Uso tap out? Nope, it was not a submission. He's just doing some arm damage.
Don't normally see the Lucha House Party be methodical, but I think desperate times call for desperate measures here. And
Hey, they want to be the first World Tag Team Champions on the Smackdown brand of our Universe mode, and they're taking this match very seriously as Jerome takes another hit.
He doesn't. It's not like it's a Raw Tag Team Championship tournament.
Ooh. And a huge super kick.
Oh! He got knocked his head off, Steve.
Will he go for a pin? He takes out Grand
Lariat.
Metalik.
Now this, are we going to see the double splash here? No, we're just going to see a pin. But to be honest,
Kalisto's knocked
2,
out.
3. It didn't even need it because he just kicked his head right off into the crowd.
Wow, can we get some doctors out here? We need some salt to wake up Kalisto because he is knocked the fuck out.
How dare you use such language at our commentary table, Steve? I would never use the word.
The Usos, Jimmy and Jay have qualified.
Now next week, the Beast Incarnate makes his long-awaited SmackDown debut.
And next week also, we may find out who attacked Rey Mysterio as new information has come to light.
Now the tag team tournament continues here. This next round matchup.
Yeah, but Ryan, the Ascension is supposed to be coming out right now, but where are they?
Well, you know, Steve, they're almost just rising on the floor at this moment. Give it time, it's all going to be fine.
Hang on, that's KO's music.
Wait.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are coming out here.
Well, they are wearing black and red like the Ascension, but they certainly haven't got the face paint.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 478 pounds, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
I'm just being told that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are the mystery tag team. They are the final team to be entered in this tournament, but that's not the story here. Where are the Ascension?
Or maybe it was just mind games. Maybe they decided to, you know, sample the intro of that, get into the opponent's heads. You know, these are two, upstanding gentlemen of society, right? I think he needs to put those accusations somewhere else, see.
Well, there's a fair point. The Ascension could be smart here. They're waiting to find out who their opposition are. Oh, wait, that's Connor of the Ascension. He's floored with a steel chair, fire extinguisher. What is happening?
I mean, you know, it's a fire extinguisher and there's probably been a wet floor there, you know, if that's being used. And Connor unfortunately had a steel chair in his hand and he's slipped and he's just decapitated himself. You know, these things happen.
I'm not sure if I believe this, Ryan. Jerome has begun the count. This match is underway and there's Victor.
Well, that's what happens when you both slip on the floor. I mean, come on. You need to be wearing better footwear when you know you've got a big match ahead of you.
Ryan, Jerome's at the count of 10 here. That's it.
No,
they've been counted out.
See, dominant as always, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and I'm going to say that's what happens when you listen to a bit of Alex Bandits before your match. You really get yourself pumped up. Sami's telling me that, you know, he's been listening to them all week and it's paid off here.
Well, I'm not sure what's going on here, Ryan. But
Dominant.
I think Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn advanced into the next round of the tag team tournament.
Best performance I've seen all night.
So let's get the card up right here. So we've got the Bludgeon Brothers versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a few weeks, and we've got that amazing matchup of Mustache Mountain versus the Usos.
Cannot wait, Steve.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now this man right here, he's going to want to emulate some other Samoans who were in action earlier tonight and pick up a big win here. Now it's not that he hasn't done before, Steve, because remember he's beaten the likes of Daniel Bryan before earlier, good few weeks ago, and tonight, you know, his big wins are being recognised. He's getting a huge opportunity here this evening.
Well, I've been told Samoa Joe is not in a good mood. He did not take the pinfall Braun Strowman did when Rollins became our first world champion. So Samoa Joe wanted this match, he demanded this match, and he got his match.
I believe it was John Laurinaitis who heard that point and thought, you know what, Samoa Joe, you're going to get that title match tonight. I just hope that he's ready now for a man who's been essentially our most informed performer since the draft.
It's a great point, Ryan. So we'll get Rollins out here in a second. Samoa Joe looks like he's ready for a fight.
The towel's just been thrown to the crowd there.
That means that means Samoa Joe is in business. Means business, not his business. Here comes Rollins.
Now here comes the architect, and he's gonna put some business together here tonight. He's got the blueprints to try to defend that title against Samoa Joe. You've got to believe he's got a plan. Problem is, how can you plan for Samoa Joe?
That's true. There's no way you can plan for a submission machine like Samoa Joe.
Not only that, but he's got blistering speed for a man his size. You know, you're going to have to try and slow the match down with Samoa Joe, but at the same time, that's the pace that Samoa Joe likes to take it. He likes to get these submissions. And Samoa Joe can switch between styles so easily, but saying that, so can Seth Rollins. He came into WWE with more of a high-flying style as part of the Shield, but over time, he's become more of a technical master. We've seen that in feuds with Triple H. You know, I can't praise this man enough. It's going to be a fantastic contest.
Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe! Introducing the champion from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins!
Okay, Ryan, so it's main event time. The World Heavyweight title is on the line. How do you prepare for a man like Samoa Joe?
Samoa Joe! Whoa! That's what I mean about the blistering speed there, Steve. That was phenomenal.
Good grief, Ryan. How do you just combat against this Samoa Joe?
Well, the thing is, Seth Rollins, more than anyone else, he's got a better chance of preparing because these aren't just two people who are top of the Smackdown food chain. These are two people who've been on independence together beforehand, doing a company called Ring of Honor together. You know, they know each other inside and out, but even so, does that still give Seth Rollins an advantage? I'm not sure.
I have to say, this is just such a fast-paced start to the match. I can't really keep up and tell the good folks at home what's going on.
There's an enziguri there, and there's a cover for what? Oh, to see Seth Rollins, he didn't even allow a one count there.
What a start to the match, Ryan.
This is blistering there. That was like a Nevada Cadabra there from Seth Rollins. But Samoa Joe, it barely affected him. In fact, now he's taunting him. Oh, there's a big back body splash there, Steve.
I'm a bit worried for Rollins here, Ryan. This could be one of the shortest title reigns we'll ever have on our universe mode.
It's been flattened like a pancake and it's been stretched like spaghetti there, I must say.
Oh, I thought there was a small chance Rollins would tap out then.
Samoa Joe's serving up a meal of Seth Rollins' carcass, I tell you.
Well, Rollins is doing the smart thing. He's getting out the side of the ring, just trying to make space, but no!
Of course he wouldn't. Oh!
Wow, what a combination that was!
It's worked out well for Seth Rollins there as he suplexes Samoa Joe onto that very hard floor that we've talked about previously.
Oh, yes. Well, Rollins is bringing the fight to Samoa Joe here.
Yeah, a switchblade there. That's nice sling blade. Has floored at Samoa Joe there. Now, can Seth Rollins take advantage with a dive? Might not be the best thing if it goes wrong. So Seth Rollins, smart man, gets back in the ring and continues the offense here. And someone's brought their cat into the arena there. I did not think that was allowed, but Samoa Joe certainly got claws as he continues the offense there against Seth Rollins.
What a match. I'm very distracted right now, folks. I'm very sorry. But Samoa Joe is in control of Rollins now. Ryan, how does Rollins get back into this one?
Honestly, Steve, he doesn't.
Oh, well, there's a spoiler. I mean, we want to entice the viewers to keep watching, Ryan. So, how does Rollins get back into this one?
Are you telling me that there's a way to get back into it against Samoa Joe?
Well, as I keep asking these probing questions, Rollins is getting thrown around like a rag doll.
The thing is, Seth Rollins has the heart of a champion, but what is heart when you're being decimated by this insane Tasmanian devil of a man, or Samoan devil in this case?
There's a pin here, right? Oh no, Rollins has still got some heart left. A kick out at 0.
True, but the likes of Mick Foley and so forth have been people who've taken a beating, continue just to take that beating, and eventually just succumb to it.
Rollins Rollins looks a bit out of this. 1, 2. Oh, that was almost a 3.
It's exactly what I mean, Steve. There's only so much you can take. You can do this big. Oh, what are these two men doing here? They've won their match earlier tonight. They're certainly not just content with that, it seems.
Well, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens came out at Backlash at the end of it and started sarcastically clapping Rollins. What are they doing here?
Well, Sami Zayn was just dancing away there. I think he's got his card played on Spotify ringside. And Seth Rollins, he seems revitalised by the appearance of these two men.
What is going on here? Is Rollins actually working with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn?
It's genius. That's I've said it before. Seth Rollins could get back into this match. It's all I've been saying all match.
Well, Ryan, he's
and
just
this is exactly why.
Curb stomp. There's a 2.
Never doubted him. 3.
3. It's over.
I never had that any doubt in my mind. Seth Rollins had the game plan there that I was talking about. You know, you heard me, Steve. You heard me.
Such a game plan. Well, this is the kick to the face, which I actually thought knocked out Rollins. It was a 2.5.
Never in doubt.
He says that now. I think he was wrong on this instance, but there we go. So this is Rollins doing the curb stomp, which we'll cut out because we're running out of time here, folks. Rollins has retained the world title.
Well, what cost?
What cost indeed? Well, find out in the next episode of Smackdown. We'll see you next week.